Hello, my name's Sab, and welcome to Jump Inside Games. And today we're doing a trailer reaction to a trailer. I absolutely love the look of this. It's coming out soon. This trailer was released a while back. It was released around, 20, 30 days ago. But I absolutely love this type of game, and I feel like I do need to do a trailer reaction on this because I love this. I love the feel of what this game actually is. So let's get into it and let's see if you enjoy this as much as I do, because I absolutely love this game. So let's get it straight into this. This is JUSANT. Right, let's go. Okay, I love this so far. This looks incredible. Okay, they're having a bit of a climb. That's good. Arm's tired. Oh, no. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. Okay. And they've reached the top. Yes! They've reached the top. I've never been so excited for a trailer before. Oh, what's that cute thing in the bag? Oh, that looks so cute. I don't know what that is. We must be in the future. We must be in the future. There are creatures from the future. Sometimes games don't have to make sense. For example, you don't have to know why you're doing things or what you're doing. You just do it. And this is a perfect example. Because it doesn't matter about what's... I'm going to pause the video right there. It doesn't matter about what's real and what's not real. It matters about one thing and one thing only. And it matters about that... The feel of this is good, and the feel that this game is going for is climbing. So as long as the climbing's perfect, the rest of the game doesn't have to 100% make sense. Like, for example, why is there a net there on the screen? Doesn't matter. It's part of the climbing experience, and that's why I love this feel for a game. It's so good. And of course, there's probably an explanation for a lot of this, but just it doesn't matter why things are there. It just matters that they are, because it makes this game possible. And this game looks excellent. I love the creatures. I love the atmosphere. I love the glowing thing. I love the nature. I love there's some green grassy stuff. I love there's some rocky mountains. I love everything. There's a sundial right there. That is a sundial. That looks amazing. And I will say, this looks totally free roam. This looks very free roam. You get to free roam around the side of the mountain. So instead of, you're in a flat area and you get to go wherever you want in this lovely piece of land, it's a wall, and you get to go wherever you want on the wall. That's what I'm getting from this. So maybe there is a certain amount of like free roam area, so you get to go wherever you want on the wall. You get to explore the whole wall, and then maybe there's another level where there's a different wall that you have to explore. But even then, this could generally be a game where you have a wall and you can go wherever you want on the wall. I'm not quite sure exactly how much ground level stuff there is to do in this game, but I don't imagine there's a lot. So yeah, because this is a wall climbing game. And it looks brilliant. I don't think I've ever seen this before, or at least done to this level. It looks really good. Continue. I love how all the walls in this game, not everything's straight. By the way, there you go. There's some walking parts. There is some flatland stuff. It's not completely out of this game, but I'm guessing there's not a lot of it. And certain parts of this that I was just looking at just then a second ago, the walls weren't all like just flat. Sometimes she had to climb parts of, she had to climb parts of the wall that were kind of like the wall curved in like an owl shape, and she had to climb the bottom of the owl. It was interesting. Oh, she's riding some plant or something. Climb Fall 2023. It's definitely a game I want to get into. I love the look of this. This is JUSANT. I think that's how you pronounce it, JUSANT. And it looks really cool. It looks like the Earth is seems to be dead. A lot of Earth is dead, and the person we're playing as is looking for the answer, and it seems to be in a high position, and you have to climb to get there. That's what I'm getting from this. I don't know if that is exactly what the story is, but that's definitely what I'm picking up from it. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. That is JUSANT. Quick little breakdown before we move on, and so let's just check out this. By the way, this game is rated in everything. Not quite sure if you saw that at the beginning of the video, but anyone can play this game. That's what it's registered as. It looks really cool. Look at these graphics. I mean, just for a second there, look at these graphics. That's gameplay. That's not a piece of art. That is gameplay. That is really nice. I love that to pieces. And there she is. The outfit look, it definitely feels very interesting. I don't know quite the style. I feel like the eyes could have been done a little bit better. They just look like dots. But it's not about the facial expression. It's about the walking around and climbing. This type of stuff, this looks really cool. It would be very interesting to see if there was to see how this particular future got to the way it actually is. And it looks like people are living, instead of on the ground area anymore, it looks like they're living on these little hill things. So, and you have to climb to get to other people's houses. So it feels like the living area in this whole world is on this thing at the end here. So like this thing here, this is where everybody lives, and you have to climb to get to places. Maybe that's what the story is, and then after that they're like, oh, we can go to there for the answers, so she has to climb to there for the answers, and then you just keep climbing. I imagine this game, you just keep climbing up and up and up, and you climb it all the way to the top, and whatever's at the top is probably where the answers are of whatever the question is, which is probably how to save this planet. I imagine it's something like that. I'm not too sure. It could be anything. I love this part here. This is a lovely sundial. This tells the time. I think that's a lot of the breakdown. There's not really... There's a lot of bits in here that I think you're going to need to play the game to find out a lot more. But yeah, I can't wait. I mean, JUSANT. I don't know what JUSANT means. I feel like JUSANT is the name of this city or this mountain or this tall thing right here. Whatever this is, I imagine that's JUSANT. Or your character's called JUSANT, whichever one it is. I'm not quite sure, but it looks really cool. I love the look of this. Tell me what you think. Are you going to get this? Are you going to play this? It's on Game Pass, so it's free to play the day it comes out. So I will be definitely playing this game when I see it get released. So I'm loving what I see here. But will you loving what you see here? Is this something that you might be getting, or are you not into this type of feel? Tell me down in the comments below, and I will see you guys on another Jump Inside video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.